Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun to take the bike out and talk about what I do when I film a ride. I make a lot of mistakes, but perhaps talking about my process might help you avoid some of the problems I've had to work around. I've time-stamped where I discuss the topics, so if you want to skip straight to there, go ahead. Otherwise, sit back and enjoy this local ride of mine. We're going in reverse of our normal ride today, because it's kind of rush hour here and traffic around here is pretty busy, combined with the fact that everyone's bringing their kids for soccer practice, so there's going to be lots of traffic, so I'll try and stay off the main roads for a little while. So here's the wind jammer. It's just this big foam case that goes around your camera and blocks all the microphones. This is a GoPro Hero 10. Now, to make sure I get the angle that I like every single time, I've come to putting little, getting the angle I like and then running a Sharpie, a silver Sharpie along the mount of the camera and the GoPro mount on the chesty itself. And I've also done the same thing on the top too, so I have the same angle every single time, and it seems to be working out okay. What's that? Forest Relief of Missouri, 20 years and growing. Another thing I like when I'm using the GoPro and I don't want to futz around with the settings itself, I use the GoPro Quick app to connect my phone to the camera, so I can make all the adjustments that way. It's just a little easier, and that way you don't have to screw around with your camera mount at all. Okay, for an experiment, I changed the camera view from super view to wide view, so I'll just ride along a little bit to see how different the camera angle looks. A few things I do when I get ready for these rides is when I put my
my SD card into my camera, I format the disc every time so I know for sure I have enough space. And I also bring an extra battery or two along just to make sure I don't run out. But this is a pretty short ride, and you know, per usual, I always mess something up, but I left an extra battery at home today. But that's okay. And one thing I have on my system here is a snap mount lock, or snap mount. And it's a magnetic mount that you put on your chesty, and that way it's really easy to take your camera off. Here, I'll just magnetize it back right on, and I don't have to worry about any thumb screws or anything like that as I'm riding along. If I see something that I want an angle for, I'll just grab the camera off the mount, take it off the magnet, and hold it up. And then when I'm done, back onto the mount. There's all different ways you can mount your camera on these rides. You can put it on a chesty like I have. I've put my camera on top of my helmet before. I put my camera on a mount here on the stem of my handlebar. And at one point in time I had a mount underneath my bike computer mount that allowed me to put a camera there for a different view there. So I guess I haven't completely decided which one I like the best. They're all good in their own ways, and I guess everyone has their own personal preferences, so I'd say pick whatever you like. Got the Windjammer on right now. Okay, I just took the Windjammer off. Got a nice headwind, so we might be able to hear a difference this time. One other thing that I've been notoriously bad at remembering to do is setting my vibration control. I once went, probably rode and filmed for like an hour before I realized that I had not turned on vibration control. The footage was absolutely unusable, and if you had vertigo, it would not be a good day if you watched it. But maybe I'll put a little sample of it up here. Uh-oh. No trespassing, no bikes. No bicycles. I guess we can't go past this point. All right, whatever. We'll turn around. Fine. No, we're not going up this hill today. Let's check out this little house. See what it's all about. 24-hour video on the camera. Alright, I don't know what this is. I drive past it all the time. Looks like just a little train station. Maybe it was a real train station back in the day. So clearly a lot of people don't come here because there's spider webs all over the place. So I think on that note, I'm going to wrap this up. Hopefully over the course of this ride, I was able to spout out some decent tips on making videos when you're on a bike. You know, I've learned a few things, made a lot of mistakes as I've been doing this, but it's still a lot of fun and I still enjoy doing it. So thanks for riding along.
and I will see you in the next video.